Peace FM 104.3. Who to me take?
Yeah, my brother.
Me person me know a shas but answer na over election and matters arising no. And no me where we are na me hu bibi. Me dem say bia also hu bi. Me hu yes breaking news. Can a Japan wins court case against Kwaku Baako? Why? Kwaku.
Well, that's a classic case of premature ejaculation.
I see.
Indeed, my driver, he scans social media a lot. Or say name is some audio visual. I'm saying TV station. They are one of those TV stations on social media. Maybe free, you know. When you say it's pink something, maybe free. But well, I have to be very careful because of choice of words. They are important.
Premature ejaculation.
The report now was a TV station. It's completely uninformed, and I'm being charitable. Otherwise, Makasa totally illiterate, uneducated understanding of what happened in court.
Okay.
When him simple, my lawyers advises I remember me discussing the matter, and they are right. But sometimes you are compelled to make 1 or 2 points here and there. Ibia Nim, I think it's public record, said the High Court, after 22 months or so of litigation, Japan versus Kwaku Baako, ended in the verdict in my favor. It's public record. The court judgment is public record. And as it is normal, say why we lose a case, and what we say when you're satisfied with the judgment,
you go on appeal.
Due process more appeal. So Mr. Japan and the lawyers took that path, which was understandable. Indeed, one call High Court no, a mass judgment no, to ask for stay of execution. High Court no, dismissed it on basis say one woman any convincing reasons to show say judgment no is sustainable and then proper based in law or facts. So it was dismissed. Of course, when they went for stay of execution, they were asking, say, look, here, kwaya appeal. Into Sawoma, where executee verdict now. What would be the value of the appeal? That's sensible. That's in terms of law, you can defend it. But the court said, look, any solid reasons to show why SMMA or stay of execution. In any case, appeal near High Court never deal with. So find your way upstairs, and dismissed that thing. Until they found their way upstairs to repeat the application for stay of execution pending appeal. Monday, court of appeal. Now, a CN is simple. The court of appeal, after examining all the factors, of course, many lawyers, we opposed the application for stay of execution on basis say any merit or more convincing reasons we opposed it, and that's part of our tactical and approach in terms of this case. So the two lawyers engaged in some debate, or if you like advocacy, before the honorable panel. The judgment or the ruling based on the arguments aware and was to the effect say, look here, stay of execution will apply to the apology and retraction, because assuming or apologize it nor retract it, next we need appeal now. Let's just say you can't go back and take the apology and the retraction. So it makes sense again. The court said stay of execution would affect the aspect of retraction and apology. But, and so it means they granted the application in part. But 100,000 national High Court now impose pay 50%, that is 50,000 now even before the appeal begins, and pay the 30,000 naira legal cost. Into out of the 130, you paying 80. Assuming he won the appeal, then you means I will have to refund
those monies to
those monies, and it's easier. Apology by words.
You can't eat up your words.
Get it back.
Yes,
so you can see that the verdict is fair
to both sides,
in my candid opinion. So this is what happened. Meanwhile, appeal nankasa won't file it because they haven't filed it. So the court has not sat
on the matter
as to whether
what they appeal
no merit or any merit. Appeal by what they brought to court was the application for stay of execution pending appeal. I mean, see, I'm sure a kindergarten boy would understand this. And yet, you have some people running on social media with a commentary talking about, so we winning too. Science didn't show so but we need appeal. No, nothing happened in the courtroom. I indicated how the appeal will go because appeal was not before the court. Nipa, oh yes, documentary na TV production on social media. No, I pray he's listening to us. He should go and take some basic elementary education in court reporting because it was so embarrassing.
But was the High Court the appellate body?
No, the appellate court of appeal. Yes, and I've indicated. Look, let me tell people, me a very patient and resilient animal. That's what I am. Me what time, me what stamina, me what endurance, me what the capacity to wait and wait and wait. No matter what happens, appeal is a legitimate due process that anybody or everybody is entitled to. It could be delayed 30s, it could be anything. Baako will patiently wait because I'm confident. Absolutely confident. And again, people think that you appeal just say you started real litigation of the whole issue. No, you have to come and prove to the Court of Appeal that the High Court verdict was inherently bad, that it wasn't based on law, it wasn't based on facts. Maybe the burden is now on you. The burden, of course, was still on him at the High Court, and it was an abysmal failure in terms of provision of facts, law, and evidence. But hold on, your lawyer says don't go there.
But stamina.
Look,
I like the stamina part.
The 20 months. Mm-hmm. The High Court case, 20 months. Baako can wait another 20 months, even though Court of Appeal in the Supreme Court, I go faster because any real litigation per se, as such.
Fresh evidence if you have.
You come and prove the court, judgment now will contest was not based on law, was not based on facts, was not based on evidence, and that something extraordinary is wrong with that verdict. Some special circumstances show, say, exceptional circumstances show, say, a verdict, and yet sustainable in law, based on facts and relative to evidence before the court. And I'm very patient and comfortable and confident. Absolutely. What do you mean I say?
Papa.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.